What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going over some first look set photos for 4 returning characters on The Flash Season 9. Now, of course, recently, guys, we got some word that 4 big characters would be returning for The Flash Season 9, that being Kid Flash, Bloodwork, Diggle, and Oliver Queen. And we've now got set photos that show all 4 of those characters in Episode 9 of the season. And before we go any further, guys, of course, these set photos were provided by the Canadagraph, so make sure you go in the description and check out all his stuff. Yeah, guys, let's get right into these set photos. So our first one here gives us our first look at Bloodwork, or Ramsey Rosso, for the season, and I am beyond excited to have him return. Obviously, he was in Argus, and I'm still interested to see if they're going to connect those comics to the Arrowverse, to where in the comics it shows Bloodwork escaping, and then it says to be continued in the Flash Season 9. I think now they could definitely connect those. However, it was stated back in Season 8 that they were trying to not connect those. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see exactly what they're going to do, how exactly he's going to be returning. Is he going to be in his full form, like that big monster form? I don't know. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest, because I think I like Ramsey more than the big monster. So yeah, nonetheless, I'm really excited to see Bloodwork back in The Flash. So next up, we got our first look at Kid Flash, obviously in the iconic yellow suit. It's going to be interesting to see how he's going to return. I don't think it's going to be too different. Obviously, the last time we saw him in Season 6, he was like filled with inner peace. So I think, some same sort of thing could be happening here. But yeah, nonetheless, there's not really much to go over with Kid Flash. I mean, it's just great to see him back. But here's the thing. If any of these characters should be on the show for more than one episode, it should definitely be Kid Flash. I would love to see him, from episode 9 on, but obviously it looks like we might just be getting him in episode 9, which is kind of sad, but, it's still going to be great to see him in one episode at least this season. It would be a shame if he didn't return at all. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Kid Flash back, and this episode 9, might be one of the greatest episodes of all time with all these returning characters. So next up, we've finally got our first look at Oliver Queen for the season, and by these set photos you guys can tell that he is in his Green Arrow Season 8 suit, which is going to be so cool to see. Now, a lot of people are commenting on like the face paint, and they're like, oh, is this going to be like an island or like an earlier version of Oliver or something like that? No, I think the face paint he's wearing is simply just to make the mask look better when it's actually on screen. So yeah, this is clearly just going to be the Season 8, I guess, version of Oliver. But yeah, it is now confirmed that he is going to be Green Arrow. He is not going to be Spectre. At least to start out, he's going to be Green Arrow. So now that we know that Oliver is going to be returning as the Green Arrow and not the Spectre, how exactly is it even possible that he's here? Like, how is this possible? Now, I would say time travel could be the reason, but then again, he's in his most recent Arrow suit, so I don't think it's going to be time travel unless it's like a pre-Crisis Oliver, like right before Crisis or something like that, which I don't think that's what they would do. I think this is actually going to just be Oliver Queen. Somehow he's back, somehow he's alive. I think that's what's going to be happening here. I don't know how that's possible, but I think that's what's going to be happening solely because of this set photo right here that shows Oliver hugging Diggle. Like, obviously that means it's not going to be multiverse. It's not going to be a different version of Oliver unless like he somehow knew Diggle. I think this is going to be our Oliver who has somehow been revived, which I think is amazing. I don't know how they're going to pull that off. Maybe they say because of the reverse flashpoint that the entire timeline changed and Oliver's back or something along those lines. I think that would be really interesting. Or maybe there's some time travel like that had to do with the Red Death stuff that made it so Oliver is now alive. I think that could definitely make sense. But yeah, I think either they're going to bring it all the way back to the reverse flashpoint to say that's how Oliver's alive, or I think they're just going to do something before episode 9 to say that Oliver has been revived. I think that's what's going to happen here. And yeah, also the shot of Diggle hugging Oliver also kind of rules out the possibility of Bloodwork being the reason that Barry sees Oliver, because, now multiple people are interacting with him. So I think this is definitely going to be our Oliver, and I'm also really glad that Diggle's getting this scene because Oliver died technically twice in Crisis, and Diggle wasn't there both times. So I feel like this is a well-deserved scene for Diggle that, Oliver's actually returned. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on all of these new set photos. How do you guys think Oliver is going to be returning? I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.